think we're ready. Are you ready? I hope so. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. We made it into the weekend. It's been a long week for a lot of us. Stressful for a lot of people, especially here in California, where they're actually going to be extending the rent don't pay policy. I guess that's what you want to call it in the streets. We have a lot of information regarding that. We have information regarding Virgin Galactic flying into space sooner than expected. We got Disneyland news. And we also have a quick topic that we're going to be doing tonight. It's going to be called being bilingual. What does it mean? And from a personal point of view, how does it affect you? So we're going to talk about that and much, much more. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Nachingon. Tonight, we bring you hashtag Quickie News. And let's kick it off with some quickie news that are going around the world and really making things pop and making society shake and move and all the above. So without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's get into the first one. Here we go. Oh, well, yeah, the first one is our friends at I Sell Autos. They want to thank you for always being there for us. And for those that have bought a car from them, thank you so much. iSellAutos.com. They'll find you the best deal, finance or cash, new or used, in great condition with warranty. Vehicles are available for you, so hit them up. And man, this thing is going crazy. Let me go back. ¿Cómo está esta madre, man? Estos pinches brujos. Let's get into the first one. The agreement reached to extend California eviction moratorium to September 30th, which means that in California, the people that haven't made the rent, they haven't made their payments, they're going to be allowed to stay there without paying rent. The landlords right now are saying, chupa, güey. Oh, forget it, pinches huevones. They're buying new cars, they're buying new clothes, and they're not paying the rent. No mames. But Newsom, he came out saying, guys, I don't want to be recalled. I mean, we're gonna extend the moratorium till September 30th, and after that, we're gonna make it even better. We're gonna be actually paying your back due rent. So it's all good. So everybody told us huevones, you know what? I know there's some people that need it, but some are just playing PlayStation. They're like, bro, thank you, bro. Get to go out again with the boys. I know you. Well, no, that's what's happening. Good news for those that are in need. And crazy things, man. Collective Evolution, a website, is actually saying that Epstein's victims were among 34 that are suing Pornhub. Pornhub is a website that offers, obviously, X-rated material to people for, free, and they have memberships. I don't know about that, but in there you see all kinds of videos, and they basically are saying that there's a bunch of victims that have come out and have actually noticed their abuse videos uploaded there. So they're saying, no, enough is enough. That shouldn't be permitted. People shouldn't be treated as animals or sex trafficking objects. So they're going to take Pornhub to the court. Creo que se la van a dejar y toda. Well, good news for those of you that love Disneyland. Things seem to be getting back to normal. Most people are getting in there, are vaccinated, so they're allowed to take off their mask. And, the cast members were like, what about us? Pinche Mickey, que pedo, güey. So Disneyland said, look, guys, it's all good. You guys can take off your mask, and you're going to be able to be around the public without a mask. So it seems weird. It seems kind of hard to believe and to digest. But at the same time, I think it's kind of like a way of indirectly forcing you to do something because you want to do something else. You have to get the vaccine in order for you to enjoy the perks of social crazy outgoing days in life. So hey, that's the times we're living, and that's what it is. And talking about places to go, restaurants and hotels, they're booming back up. The economy is going up, traffic is up, es un desmadre. But what's happening is that all these industries are basically suffering from shortages of people not wanting to go to work. They're like, no, you got them, man. I'm over here at home chilling, bro. It's all good. In the neighborhood, I'm getting Amazon delivery, Uber Eats, all the good stuff. So a lot of people are opting to staying at home, and it's creating a big chaos in the industry. So who knows where things are going to turn out? Maybe hotels are going to turn into Airbnbs. You know what? You clean up after you, and we'll give you 30% off it. Yeah. Well, news about the future. Everybody wants to go to the galaxies and explore them, like Star Wars and all these big movies, right? Like, yeah, let's go there, man. Let's fly. Let's be in another world. Just right now, my little girl Bella was telling me, Daddy, I want to fly. Why can I fly? And it's, I guess, a human trait for us to go out there, right, where we haven't been. So Virgin Galactic, they're going to be getting the approval by the government to start going into space, along with Jeff Bezos' company and Elon Musk. So, you know, all these three big monsters are competing to get there. And who knows? We might end up going there just for little trips. And, hey, what's up, bro? I'm right here, bro. What's your oxygen? Yeah, we only have 10 minutes left. Gee. Oh, that's my biggest fear. So, no, I wouldn't go there. Well, I think those are all the quickie news. Oh, no. One good one today. Derek Chauvin has been sentenced to 22.5 years in prison for the murder of George Floyd. The cop that actually killed George Floyd with his knee choking him was sentenced today. They say that he's going to serve half of his sentence in a prison, and the rest he's going to come out in probation. So, man, I wonder what's going to happen in the next 12 years, you know. Approximately that's where things are going to start getting back into, I guess, the movement, because this guy's going to be up for parole. So let's hope for this fool to just stay in there, man, because people like that, people that are hateful, shouldn't even be walking in society. But truth of the matter is that they are. And with that being said, I want to bring it to tonight's topic. Oh, no, hold on. Let me go to the other one. Oh, cabron. No, I didn't bring it. Oh, man, I didn't put it up, man. Well, tonight's topic is a simple one. It's about being bilingual. We looked up the definition of being bilingual, and according to dictionary.com, it means that you're from, speaking two different languages. You can understand two different hemispheres, and at the same time, two different cultures. And more nowadays is becoming more evident that it's like a thing that it's happening around us. Especially for us Latinos, we know it more. I used to do radio in a bilingual format where it was 90% English, 10% Spanish. Entonces así le hacíamos las cosas, ¿verdad? Que se escucharan, but then flow with it. And we got a lot of heat when things started happening in the industry about 10 years ago in that sense, because in my culture, Latinos started being noticed more. Artists were going into, mainstream media, crossing over with the English market. And it was like a surreal moment, because for us as Latinos, from a personal point of view, being bilingual also means being bicultural. So for us to be accepted into a system where we felt like we had some sort of identity was epic, was groundbreaking. It was very, I guess you can say satisfying and gratifying in the heart, because you felt like you now had a way of living. Because in the past, you either lived in general market, speaking general market English, or hablabas puro español. So it all depended on where you were be at, this world or this world. And we were in between. So we had both worlds in ourselves. So that's when being bilingual became a little bit more known, a little bit more mainstream. People started understanding it more. Of course, you have the pros that say, man, it's a great way of expressing ourselves, being our own identity. It's an amazing feeling. Yes. But then there's the opponents that say, being bilingual is wrong. It's ignorant. You can stick to one language. You got to speak both. What kind of language is that? That's a dialect. So long story short, this topic came about because of the recent story that I just mentioned with the guy that killed George Floyd. There is a secret hatred out there for minorities. And whenever we make some sort of advancement, whether it's culturally or in the arts, in language, wherever it may be, it's very hard for others that are racist, naturally raised racist, to adapt and accept. That being the case, last night I was at an urgent care facility because I pinched my finger. So long story short, it was getting swollen. I went to urgent care. They took care of me. But while being there, I was sitting down. And I was there. There was practically like 10 people ahead of me. You know, mostly Latinos, second, third generation Latinos, Asians, blacks, and Arab. And, you know, I was one of the last cases that got there because they were going to close the facilities. And I got there like half an hour before. Long story short, everybody started going about their way. They were attended. And my turn was coming. I was sitting in a sofa, the waiting room. And this girl comes in as the caregiver for an older lady. And, you know, the room is practically empty. I'm sitting down against the wall, just minding my own business. And it was funny because that older lady, the caregiver told her, "You want to sit there?" It was like 2 chairs away from me. She says, "No, I don't want to sit next to the Mexican." I was like, what? I couldn't believe my eyes and my mind. A side of me wanted to go crazy and say, "You this, you that," and blah, blah. And another side said, "No, let it be." And I think that side of let it be came to me from understanding both worlds. If we look at it culturally, Latinos are a little bit more culturally assigned or accustomed to being respectful to even their elders. And they tell us since we're little kids, "Respeta tus mayores, cabrón." And Google that. What I'm seeing here with being bilingual and making a correlation with all these events that have transpired, it's more like a conversation that needs to happen. Right now, I just wanted to bring up the topic because being bilingual implies more than just speaking 2 languages. It implies being in a culture that isn't necessarily not yours, per se, because society says so, and being lost in that bilingualism, meaning being here and not being anywhere. So I just wanted to say that to those that are bilingual and identify by being bilingual, continue being that. Don't change. Don't be afraid to be you. Because whether you want to adapt to one scene or the other, Inglés or Español, realize one thing. You got to do what feels good inside your heart. Because you're never going to satisfy either. There's always going to be division. There's always going to be a misunderstanding of things. I guess the message that I took from the incident yesterday and from the term bilingual is that you don't have to be bi, meaning like in both worlds. You can just be in your own and just observe, as I did yesterday when this lady said that. And like I said, I could have exploded. F you, F that, oh. But I said no. I'd rather be center and just look at everything happening and not let them affect me. So with that being said, tonight's topic was a short one, but I want to bring you more of these every Friday night. Topics that are more sincere and topics that are a little bit more relevant and I guess that I go through and I feel like they can really help somebody out. Just like me, I know there's other people that go through the same thing where they feel discriminated because of being bilingual. Don't be. Be yourself and be happy. And don't let anybody else put you down. Stay up. I'm not Chingon. Follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. I do this with the, biggest passion in my heart. It satisfies me. It gives me life to do this for you. So I hope that whoever watches it, gets something out of entertainment. Remember, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we do Quickie News. And we do an extended topic every Friday night. Hope you have a great weekend. Stay up. And if you're going through a storm, don't worry. It doesn't last forever. Have a good night.